In an age where the fear of death often lurks in the shadows of consciousness, the Stoic philosophy offers a radically different approach to mortality. Far from being a source of dread, death, according to Stoicism, is an essential aspect of life that, when embraced, brings profound clarity and purpose. This essay delves into the Stoic perspective on mortality, exploring why the Stoics revered the concept of death and how it shaped their approach to living fully. Stoic philosophy and the concept of mortality. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium, is centered on the development of self-control and fortitude as a means of overcoming destructive emotions. The Stoics believed that by understanding the natural world and accepting its inevitable processes, one could live a life in harmony with reason and virtue. Mortality was a significant theme in Stoic writings, as it served as a constant reminder of life's transient nature, pushing individuals to focus on what truly matters. Key Stoic figures on mortality. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, often reflected on the nature of life and death in his meditations. For Aurelius, death was not something to be feared, but rather a natural process to be accepted with equanimity. Similarly, Seneca, a Stoic philosopher and statesman, viewed death as a release from the suffering of life, emphasizing that the wise person prepares for death daily. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-philosopher, taught that death is beyond our control, and therefore it should not be a source of anxiety. Memento mori, remembering death. One of the most well-known Stoic practices is memento mori, which translates to remember you must die. This practice involves a conscious, daily reflection on mortality. The Stoics believed that by regularly contemplating death, individuals could cultivate a sense of urgency and focus, ensuring that they live their lives fully and according to their values. Memento mori is not unique to Stoicism. It is a concept found in various philosophical and religious traditions. However, the Stoic approach is distinct in its emphasis on using the awareness of death as a tool for living a virtuous and purposeful life. Unlike other traditions that might view death as a punishment or a transition to an afterlife, Stoics see death as a natural end that provides context and meaning to life. The role of mortality in living fully. Embracing mortality, according to the Stoics, is essential for living a full life. By acknowledging the inevitability of death, individuals can free themselves from the fear that often paralyzes action and decision-making. Instead of fearing death, the Stoic sees it as a motivator to make the most of every moment. Living with urgency and purpose. Knowing that life is finite encourages a sense of urgency in pursuing one's goals and living according to one's principles. The Stoics teach that by focusing on what is within our control, our actions, thoughts, and reactions, we can live with purpose and integrity, regardless of external circumstances. Lessons from Stoicism on living fully. Lesson number 1. Focus on what you can control. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. Stoics believe that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. This understanding helps individuals prioritize their efforts and maintain inner peace, even in the face of life's challenges. Lesson number 2. Practice virtue as a way of life. For the Stoics, virtue is the highest good, and it is through virtuous living that one achieves true happiness. Virtue, in the Stoic sense, encompasses wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By embodying these qualities, individuals can navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and grace. Lesson number 3. Embrace impermanence and change. Stoicism teaches that change is a natural and inevitable part of life. By embracing impermanence, individuals can develop resilience and adaptability, qualities that are essential for navigating life's ups and downs. Lesson number 4. Cultivate a grateful mindset. Gratitude is another important aspect of Stoic practice. By focusing on what we have, rather than what we lack, we can cultivate contentment and appreciate the fleeting moments of life. Lesson number 5. Develop resilience through adversity. Stoicism teaches that adversity is an opportunity for growth. By facing challenges with a Stoic mindset, individuals can build resilience and strengthen their character. Lesson number 6. Foster deep relationships. The Stoics valued deep, meaningful relationships as a source of support and fulfillment. By nurturing these connections, individuals can find comfort and companionship in the face of life's challenges. Lesson number 7. Engage in regular reflection and meditation. Stoics often engaged in daily reflection and meditation as a way to maintain perspective and align their actions with their values. This practice helps individuals stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. Practical applications of Stoic teachings on mortality. To integrate Stoic teachings on mortality into modern life, one can start by adopting daily practices that remind oneself of death. This could include setting aside time each day for reflection on mortality, journaling about life's impermanence, or meditating on the transient nature of existence. These practices can help individuals stay focused on living fully and authentically. Common misconceptions about Stoicism and mortality. A common misconception about Stoicism is that it is a morbid or fatalistic philosophy. In reality, Stoicism is a philosophy of life that encourages individuals to find joy and fulfillment by embracing life's challenges, including the inevitability of death. Stoics do not view death as an end to be feared, but as a natural process that gives life meaning. Case studies. Stoics who embraced mortality. Marcus Aurelius. In his Meditations, Marcus Aurelius reflects on the transient nature of life and the importance of accepting death with grace. His writings offer a powerful example of how Stoic principles can be applied to face mortality with dignity. Seneca. Seneca's letters and essays often touch on the theme of death, offering practical advice on how to live well in the face of life's uncertainties. His writings emphasize the importance of preparing for death and living with purpose. Epictetus. Epictetus taught that death is beyond our control, and therefore it should not be a source of anxiety. His teachings encourage individuals to focus on what they can control, how they live their lives, rather than on the inevitability of death. Conclusion. The Stoic perspective on mortality is a powerful reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the importance of living fully. By embracing death, the Stoics teach us to focus on what truly matters: virtue, purpose, and meaningful relationships. In a world that often shuns the topic of death, Stoicism offers a refreshing and empowering approach to living with clarity and purpose.